Hi Libra, welcome to your general tarot tune-in. Starting off your reading, the Fool. Wow, new beginnings. Okay, so my dear Libra, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Tarot with Netta. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the sign of Libra. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, check out your other placements. If it does, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Wow, Libra, yeah, so new beginnings here with the Fool. We're gonna go in your challenge position, what's coming toward you, and your advice. Wow, okay, you do have some interesting energy here. Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles in your challenge position. You could have like started off in some type of like new relationship, a new fling. With the Ace of Wands here, sometimes I see this as like a phallic symbol, you know, somebody sending you a naughty pic, a dick pic. Okay, Libra, your readings are always a little bit spicy. But with the Three of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles, this is like heartbreak. So yeah, you've been like, you know, let down by this person. They could have like come in pretty hot and heavy. Maybe you gave them a chance. Maybe like you went on a few dates with them. You got intimates, you know. Ace of Wands is suggesting like fire, you know, the wands are fire, a fiery, passionate new beginning, you know, with the aces. But yeah, directly to the Three of Swords, like there was some type of heartbreak, some type of disappointment, and now you're just trying to like be in your single dumb, you know, like single dumb, I don't know if that's a phrase, but yeah, you're kind of on your own. You could be like presenting yourself as being quite happy on your own, but in the challenge position here, I do feel that you are like very heartbroken. You know, Libra, you do see the world through rose-colored glasses. You're all about harmony. You're all about like making connections, like finding balance between opposing things, you know, the peacemaker. So you kind of just like fell in love with this person, you know. You could have like had like a really exciting new beginning. But when we look at the Fool, this is Aries energy. This is your opposite sign. So, you know, essentially it is the Fool, you know. You jump into something like, you know, so excited, so happy, so just like not really seeing the negative parts. But I feel like this person, whoever it was, they could have like played you. They might have used you, you know, and you're just a little bit like, you have the ick, you know, maybe in regards to them, maybe in regards to yourself as well. There might be a part of you that's just like, oh, I'm too old for this. Like, I'm too old for dating. I just want to meet my person. And I feel like the majority of people, especially if you're like 30 and older, but you know, to each their own, you know, it depends on what your path is. But again, this heartbreak, Three of Swords, like it's just, I'm getting more of a sense of like frustration, you know. Okay, let's go into what's coming towards you. Yeah, we've got the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. You could be going, you might be experiencing a crash out, you know, what's coming towards you, the Tower and the High Priestess. You could have some like eye-opening information, some type of realization, some enlightenment in regards to this like Ace of Wands character. Not only did they let you down, but they might have been doing something like sketchy behind your back, or vice versa. You might be seeking out revenge. With the High Priestess, I feel like you're going to be a little bit like secretive about it. You might like follow them around or stalk their socials or try to talk to their like previous exes, trying to get the dirt on them. This is like a very silly energy, you know. It makes good like TV or you know, and no judgment, but this is what I'm seeing here. It's like the Page of Swords, yeah, like gossip, young type of information, new information. This is, you know, like rumors, even like things on social media that are not necessarily fact. It's just the way that things are portrayed. Yeah, you might do like a little bit of snooping, trying to find something out. Yeah, again, stalking, like very Scorpio energy. Even like Pisces here with the High Priestess, like, you know, you're going into like some type of interesting energy. You might have like Scorpio or Pisces in your chart, and you know, like, it is unlike you as a Libra, but wherever Libra falls in your chart, I feel like the way that your mind is like trying to create some balance right now is through finding the dirt, like digging, you know, trying to find some information just to, I feel like this person kind of like effed with you, you know, and it really pulled you outside of yourself. So again, with the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, like you could be like being very secretive about this. You're not like even telling your best friend. You're just kind of like trying to find more information or more evidence as to why this person who like broke your heart, why they're a bad person, why they're the scum of the earth, you know, because they broke your heart, and they really just like put a bad taste in your mouth in regards to like dating. Yeah, they really let you down because, you know, you went into it with such high hopes, but you also went into it naive. But at the same time, like, you've been through this before. You're not like, you weren't born yesterday. You're not naive. You don't consider yourself naive. You consider yourself like very mature, and you've done the work. You know, you're able to spot the red flags. This person that kind of like broke your heart, you kind of missed the red flags. Maybe there weren't any. They just kind of turned their back on you for whatever reason. And yeah, like now you're just kind of like in vengeance mode or revenge mode. Okay, so your advice: King of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Wow. I do see somebody else coming towards you, a King of Cups character, somebody who is going to take you out of this Nine of Pentacles energy. They are going to elevate you to like the level that you want to be at when you're dating. So, you know, somebody who isn't just like, isn't just about the passion and the fun. They're more like in tune to their emotions. With the Six of Swords to the Chariot, it's like you're moving head on, straight on to this energy. You're moving away from this heartbreak as fast as you can. With the Chariot, like this person might be coming towards you. It might be like some type of cataclysmic collision, even like something that's going to feel very fated. You might feel like, oh my god, I met my soulmate finally. So I feel like this like experience of like the Three of Swords, the Tower, this heartbreak that you're currently in, it's going to be temporary. You might even surprise yourself like how quickly this like new person pops in. Yeah, the Chariot, it's like somebody's rushing towards you. The Six of Swords, you're moving away from this heartbreak towards this Chariot. It's like two energies moving towards each other. Yeah, so, you know, look up, you know, don't look down. Don't be like stuck in your heartbreak. Don't get stuck in that like feeling of revenge or hate, or you know, maybe it's just like a healing process, but at the same time, don't do anything stupid. My dear Libra, I feel like with the Tower to the Page of Swords, it might be very tempting to crash out or act out of character. You almost want to put this like previous person in their place and teach them a lesson. But I feel like, you know, the best revenge is living a better life. And I feel like somebody new is going to come in and potentially offer you that. Again, keep your guard up. Especially since you are dealing with heartbreak. You don't want to like carry over any baggage or projections onto the new person. But I feel like this new person that's coming in, they're going to be more emotionally in tuned, more able to communicate like what they want, what they envision for their life and their future, and you'll be able to reciprocate in that way. Yeah, it's not going to be just like super passionate like make out sessions. That might have been the red flag that you missed. You might have just like, you know, it's probably been a while since you felt like passionately attracted to someone. But yeah, that could have been like the red flag that you missed, that this previous person was just like all about the physical and nothing more. Okay, my dear Libra, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, I feel like this person that's coming in, this King of Cups, it could be somebody who is like very familiar to you. That's why it's going to be so easy to open up emotionally. They could be like a shoulder to cry on as well. As you're going through like your little like, you know, and I don't want to downplay it, but like you're like vengeful mode, but it's not you, you know, you're just kind of healing in a particular way, but you're being very secretive about it. When this King of Cups character comes in, when they come into your life, you might complain about like your ex to them, and they will be like compassionate towards you. They will offer you empathy. They're not going to make you feel bad about it. And it's because you're familiar to each other. You trust each other. Okay, wow, you have Leo, full moon and new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, I don't think you have to like sit in your feelings too long. I feel like you're naturally like a very confident person. You might also have Leo in your chart. Going towards this new beginning here with the Chariot and the King of Cups, it's going to give you the confidence that you need in a relationship to be yourself, to succeed in all areas of life. You're going to find like a good match in this person. It will be like a positive partnership, whether it becomes romantic or not. Like there's a deep emotional connection, and it's going to like help you elevate your life. Okay, my dear Libras, I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.